What will be the future of operations management research?
That the future of OM research is bright, and I think that in many senses, first of all, I think we are moving from looking at individual problems to looking at firm level, and predominantly nowadays looking at supply chain level. So that's one level of extension of our research. But I think the biggest future lies in also expanding beyond manufacturing, moving beyond manufacturing to services, to public services. So I think there's a great potential for research in OM, and I see a lot of interesting subjects, a lot of new and interesting theory brought into operations, and I see a lot of different and very exciting methodologies being employed. So I think the future of OM research is really bright. And I think it will continue to be so.
We live in a world where increasingly data is becoming more and more important. We have the Internet of Things, more and more devices connected to the net, more and more remote monitoring of products when they're out in the field. So I think the future of operations management is going to involve a world where we worry a lot more about how we remotely monitor and sense products and improve the services associated with those products as they operate through their life.
First of all, companies have to go over the traditional trade-offs. Companies should start not to think anymore about costs and sustainability, but have to think as new trade-offs emerge. Also, companies have to account accountability as a major issue. They need to start to involve new stakeholders in their management of their operations and need to identify which new stakeholders are relevant beside customers and suppliers. From this point of view, operations management has to go over traditional applications, not only manufacturing and service, but look also to other areas of applications.
I think the future of operations management is much about complex decision making. I think complexity comes from very different sources today in operations. Of course, sustainability and multiple stakeholders, but also the increasing number of risks and disruptions in the supply chain, the continuous innovation required by the market. So many different sources of complexity. And I think that a key issue to solve complex decision making is really the human capital. So this is where operations managers should look at. So the development of the people and the organization and all the soft issues within your operations are really key in order to have a successful strategy.